Yeah, don't go to TwitchCon. I had a feeling that something, like, it was obvious that something was going to happen, same as last year and the year before that. But I was not thinking that it was going to happen this quickly and literally to one of the biggest streamers and content creators on the platform. I was going to make a video about and just talk about this stuff because people really need to be acknowledged that stuff like this happens in these places. I was just waiting for Emiru to put out like a complete response, and she finally did. And I swear to God, I just heard some of most just incompetent and just fucked up stuff that Twitch did after this whole incident. Listen, if you're not up to date, and I don't know how you have not seen this, basically yesterday, Emiru, as some of you might know, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, actually got assaulted on her meet and greet. Yeah, I mean, like, not like assault, but literally a guy just come up to her and just try to kiss her. So yeah, I would say that's assault. But luckily her bodyguard was there and come up and just shoved the guy away. But the problem is that where was the Twitch staff? Where was the Twitch security for one of the biggest streamers on the platform? Listen, if you have not seen the clip, here it is basically. And yeah.
Whoa.
Like, dude, it's so freaking just disgusting to think that people like this actually exist. And it's clear that she literally screams. Like, why would she have to just scream so that someone would actually come in and help her? I'm pretty sure you have seen the clip by now. But all this, there is so much just wrong about this clip, but in her response to all of this, I'm really surprised that she can actually give a response at this moment, because I say if it was any other like female streamer, they would have at least like a week off or like 2 weeks off. But I guess this really shows how strong willed she is. Like the fact that she can just shove it off and also do her show. Like, that's insane to me. When I think of a strong like woman, she's the type of person that I think of. Now, there was some like insane stuff that she said in her response, like the fact that the Twitch staff, like their main staff, same as Dan Clancy, was out there partying even after this incident. And like in their statement, Twitch basically said that, oh, the guy was just taken care of by the Twitch security, was on site to act. That's a lie. They were not on site. So much so that the guy that walked up to Emiru actually got across another VTuber's meet and greet and then reached Emiru. There were literally zero security on site. I swear to God, as Emiru said, thank God that somebody actually recorded this whole thing, because we know for a fact that Twitch would have said, oh no, our security was on site. And I swear to God, like, why isn't there a single freaking camera on the whole freaking TwitchCon? Where is the camera footage? Mind you, they're claiming that security is their top priority. Yeah. Like, even after this whole thing happened, the staff, mind you, the Twitch staff that they're claiming was there, just shocked it off and laughed and said that we didn't see anything. Well, my guy, you're about to see something after your asses get fired. Like, they didn't even arrested the guy. The guy just walks off. they're saying that, oh yeah, we have identified the guy. Ready for your mind to be blown. Originally, the guy was just banned for 30 days. Like, how stupid can you be? You're literally inviting the guy and saying just, okay, just wait 30 days. After 30 days, you can just assault anyone you want. Wow. And mind you, the guy just got permanent banned because Emiru's manager actually insisted on this thing, which should be like an obvious thing. And even though Twitch said that we have increased the security of the whole con, no, that's not true. As Emiru said, none of the streamers that were there actually got any security. Just imagine a smaller streamer that cannot pay for security. What then? Or for example, let's just say there isn't anyone recording to actually see that something like this happens. So that's why I'm saying that why isn't there a single camera on this whole freaking con? And even in this video, he said that, oh, the Twitch security were quick to take action. What security? Like, where were they? What freaking security? There was no one there. Why do you keep lying? It is so baffling to me. Like, I actually did see a great post from Nox. I think he actually summarized this so freaking well. It's 100 times worse than you think. Emiru, a very popular female streamer on Twitch, was obligated against her will to do a meet and greet. Twitch said that if you want to have your show, you have to do a meet and greet. With Twitch, if she wanted to keep her show, yes. Emiru's primary bodyguard was banned from the event because in the past he did his job and stopped someone from harming her. Yes, that's true. Emiru, during said meet and greet without her primary security guard, was sexually assaulted by a man that walked through multiple lines without getting stopped. Emiru stated that Twitch originally wanted to give the sexual assaulter a 30-day ban. That is so freaking insane to me. Equivalent to the ban Tekton got for calling a fat ass fat. Aside from the gross negligence that Twitch allowed this to happen, they also lied about taking measures after the fact, as there are videos revealing the sexual assaulter just managed to walk away. Yet there was another stream which the guy literally just passed through them. It's insane. Last year's TwitchCon included on-camera sexual assault, a streamer breaking her back jumping in a foam pit, and an Arab to Jew racial tier list. Yeah, that did happen, didn't it? Oh, what a great idea. Let's just tier people based on their race. Wow. 2025, people. Since then, there have been multiple instances of female streamers getting stalked, and 1 week ago, one got murdered by a stalker in Korea. On Twitch, calling for the murders of senators, fellow streamers, or generic right-wing people has become commonplace and goes without punishment. Let me say this goes both ways. I have seen this as someone who watches from like the outside. I don't live in America. I can actually see that both sides are just death threatening each other. So yeah, this has become a problem that just Twitch doesn't acknowledge at all. Like, for example, when a streamer says, oh yeah, this guy has to die for, I don't know, being right wing or left wing. Dude, that should get you at least 30-day banned. And personally, I think it should be a permaban, just death threatening someone, but I guess you guys thought somewhere. In the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination, they did nothing to prevent someone from walking up and physically attacking a streamer. To put this in simple terms, Twitch created the ideal circumstances for terrorists to walk up to a streamer they don't like and murder them. TikTok, Twitch, your time is coming. That is really true. Thank you, Nox, for that amazing tweet. At the end of the day, what I was basically wanted to say is that don't go to TwitchCon. I don't think that you should ever go to TwitchCon if you live in America. Because do you understand that instead of like the guy just walking up and trying to kiss her, What if the guy basically had a knife or a gun, for example? He was literally this freaking close to her. Like, he grabbed her. It is so insane. He could have literally put a knife in her stomach. And let's just say somehow you're crazy enough to go to these places. Just stick with the group, stick with your friends, or have someone by your side, because you would not know what type of like freak could come up to you. Yeah, even on her show, Emmy, rightfully so, actually mentioned this.
To my two main hosts, how are you guys feeling? Have you picked a winner?
I think I know my winner.
You already have your winner?
I think I have my winner.
All right.
Sorry, I must have caught mono at my meet and greet.
Nice one.
That
Nice one, nice one. So people, as I said, don't go to TwitchCon. That's about it. Bye!